All right. I think we're recording, Henry.
Are we
How
recording?
are you?
Are we recording?
We're recording. It's recording. You ready?
I am so honored to be doing a video with you, Shan. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, thanks. You're so nice. That's why you're my favorite. Don't
You're
tell
actually my
anybody
favorite.
else,
You're
though,
actually my favorite buyer's agent.
right?
So we'll just keep that between us.
And no one will know.
All
So we wanted to
right,
talk today about the benefits of working with a realtor, right?
for sure. Yeah, especially in this market over here. We thought that it'd just be nice to give an informative video to all of our consumers over here, everybody who follows us. Just the benefits of working with a realtor, especially if you're not working with one right now, and you've been thinking of working with one, pondering the idea of working with one or not. Shannon and I would love to give everybody just a little breakdown of exactly why it's actually in your best interest to work with a realtor.
Exactly.
So why don't I start it off? Shannon, absolutely killing it this year, doing your thing. Why don't you tell us, some of the benefits of working with a realtor on the buy side?
There's so many. It's so interesting because back in the day when we were allowed to have open houses, people would come in and they'd say, I don't have a realtor. And they thought that that would give them an advantage
Yeah.
on purchasing that home to
Yeah.
purchase it with that agent there, right? So one thing on our team, if people aren't familiar with, we're separated between buyers agents and listing agents. That way we can represent both parties as clients and put their needs above anything else, and we don't cross any lines. So when people would come in without a realtor thinking that it would be in their benefit, it's actually not. It doesn't change anything. As a buyer, you don't pay any commission towards a realtor in terms of purchasing your own home. That commission comes from the seller, right? So what you really need is an advocate for you when you're busy working or you're out doing whatever. You need someone working on your behalf to always keeping their eye out on the market, what's happening with it, new properties coming up. A lot of people think they can just go check on realtor.ca, which you absolutely can, and all those other home search websites. However, they can have a 2 to 3 day delay from the time a property gets listed on MLS to when it's actually uploaded on the web page. So that's one reason. You get to see things in real time. You don't have to pay commission. Another one is, but I think that consumers don't think about often, is realtor relationships. And I think that in this business, it plays a huge part.
Mhm.
And that's why you really need to be choosy about who you choose to represent you on your largest investment, because you want someone who's personable, who gets along with others, is not afraid to ask questions on your behalf. And especially in this market today, because it is so competitive, especially at certain price ranges out there, you need someone who can find out insider information, maybe properties that are coming on the market that don't really want to have the influx of people during COVID seeing their homes, so they're willing to sell it off market. And actually last week, I've been working with a couple clients, and they've been looking forever and losing out on offers, not because their offers weren't good. They were absolutely amazing, just because this market's a little crazy and unpredictable. We actually secured one client an off-market property. So not only did they get to see it, they weren't in the pressure of competition with their offer. We had time to think it through. They got to go in detail and look at and inspect everything about the property, and then got it off market. So there was the risk of it going over asking was not there because they were the only ones in, and they got to secure this amazing property, which otherwise they wouldn't have known about if they weren't using a realtor, right?
For sure, definitely.
And in this market, sorry, I'm going to keep going on forever because there's so much,
Please do
right?
so.
Again, last week I was working with another group of people who were battling in competition just like everybody else, and then we saw a property that they really liked and they wanted to jump on. So we put an offer in sight unseen, which sounds crazy for your largest investment.
Yeah.
However, they trusted me, and we put in a condition where they were safe and secure. It was, they had 24 hours to go see the property after it was listed, their offer was accepted, and it was at their sole and absolute discretion if they liked the property or not. They could walk away without losing anything, but
Mhm.
I secured it for them in that moment, so nobody else came in, and it was basically on hold, right? I like to think of it like when you go shopping and you see a shirt at a store that you really like and you're like, should I buy it? It's expensive. I'm going to put it behind the counter for 2 hours and
Yeah,
search them all, right?
I've
And
done
then come back and get
that.
it, right? Everybody does it.
Yeah.
That's essentially what this was for this property, right? I
Yeah.
put it on hold for them to go see.
Mhm.
And then they got to secure it without the pressure again. So there's a lot of benefits not overpaying for a property. If you're working with the right realtor, they're going to tell you straight up if they feel that this property is going to be priced out of your price range or priced over the value that it could be appraised at, because you don't want to get sucked into a situation where there's high competition, you have no representation, you want to win, so you put in this ginormous offer on a property and you secure it and you're super happy, but then you go for your financing and the property doesn't appraise. You never want to be in that situation, right? So you need an advocate, you need someone beside you.
And that's a big thing in this market too, especially with how hot properties are and how over asking properties are going right now. Appraisals are a huge thing. I have a few realtor friends as well, and I've heard some nightmare stories, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. When you hear that you have to pay upwards of six figures out of your pocket to secure this property, it's kind of like, whoa,
It's nuts, right?
right? Like,
And unfortunately, sometimes people can get caught up in that competition, right? Well,
mhm.
I already went 100 grand over. What's 5 grand more? What's five
Yeah,
grand more? You need someone who is an outsider that won't let you get beyond your means, because you have to make crazy decisions about a large investment in a short amount of time, and it
mhm.
can be overwhelming and stressful. So it's nice to have that third party there as a sounding board before you make these crazy decisions.
From what I'm hearing, it's a free service, right? And you're getting expert negotiation, especially if
Right?
you're working with someone like Shannon. So it's kind of like, why not, right?
You have nothing
Yeah,
to lose and
yeah,
everything,
exactly,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, there's so many strategies with an offer that don't include the price of the property. There's so
Mhm,
many other things that you can do to strengthen an offer. Now,
mhm.
some people selling their house, the dollar value is the be all and end all. That's all they're looking for. But there's so many other things that you can do
Mhm.
that can help you. And you just need the right person behind you to guide you that way and get you to your goals.
And that's crucial what you're saying, Shannon, because I think, I still run into consumers and people these days where, they feel like they have an advantage just going right to the listing agent
Mhm.
um, to put an offer in the home.
Yeah.
Um, and that's not really the case many of the times, right? Because it's kind of like, as a listing agent, it's like, whose interests are you really protecting, right?
Well, that's
Um,
the thing. That's the
yeah,
thing. And asking them to cut their commission because they're going to double end a deal or something, but the seller's already signed a contract for that
yeah,
commission, right? So
yeah.
I don't know. It's sometimes it the commission isn't should be an afterthought, because if you get that property at a right price, it shouldn't matter, because what if you paid more for that property to make up for that commission?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
So
Exactly. I hear you.
what about for the listing side? What do you think the advantages would be?
There's a wide list over here, Shannon. I mean, I don't want to make this turn this into a whole us versus, or just any real estate brokerage versus a discount brokerage or anything. But I'll name a few off over here. I mean, with me myself, the thing that I pride myself on with our clients on the listing side, because I work exclusively with on the listing side, is feedback. And
Mhm.
I think that's so crucial, especially in this hot market over here. I mean, and just in general too. It's kind of like, you put your home up on the market, and it's more than just putting a sign up and letting people come through in and out, right? What are they saying? What are people saying? Do they like your home? Do they think it's overpriced? Do they think it's underpriced? How do the people feel about the area? How do people feel overall,
Right.
right? So that's one thing that I pride myself on, is the commitment that I have with our clients, all of our clients, when I'm working with them, is there's full transparency. I will go ahead and make a Word document. I'll share it with all of our clients, and I get feedback from other realtors. I call them every single day just to make sure, just to see, exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah,
So
you do it actually. You've spent the whole day calling.
yeah,
It's
for
nice
sure.
to see a Word document, right? It's like, you're so right. It's the extra care that you put into it. It's not just putting the sign on the lawn. It's you reaching out to all of your realtor
Mhm,
relationships
mhm,
and database and
mhm.
all of that to advertise the property.
Yeah. And then from the feedback over there, what we do is I like to branch it off to pre-negotiations at that point, right? Perfect example is Carousel,
Mhm.
the sale of Carousel over there. You know, just having these conversations with these realtors, building rapport with them, um, and just seeing, you know, where we need to be in order to, you know, come to terms with something, right?
Right.
And sometimes, you know, we've been able to secure properties before even offer night. You know, that's a hot thing these days in this market right now, is definitely to hold offers.
Mhm.
However, you know, sometimes it works in the advantage of, you know, our clients to, you know, take something before offer night, right? And again, you know, that leads me to my next point. You know, adjusting game plan. You know, that's another benefit that you have with working with the realtor on the listing side.
Mhm.
You know, it's more than just, hey, let's put a sign up on the lawn and let's hold offers for a week or 2 weeks, however long it is. The market's shifting. It's always shifting, right? And we're seeing that right now. So there may be an opportunity where, you know, 2 days on market, you know, it may look like this may be the best offer we'll get, you know, based off what we're analyzing the market, what we're seeing the market, the feedback that we're getting. So just bringing that information back to our clients and just giving them different options, I think
Right.
is crucial, right? Another benefit is, you know, we're always here 24/7. You know, Shannon, you know that as well, right? It's this is more than just, you know, a 9 to 5 job for us.
Yeah.
We've had clients, you know, that message us at, you know, 11, 12, and we're always there, right? So just having someone there at your that's protecting your best interests, just having someone there that's, you know, that's always going to hear you out,
Mhm.
um, I think is a great benefit, right? Because there's nothing more stressful than, you know, selling your home and then, you know, not hearing anything, right? The
Yeah.
line of communication not being there, I think it's or the line of communication being there is crucial,
Yeah.
in
And
my
if
honest
even
opinion.
selling for sale by owners, you have to be home all the time. It's like another job. You're going to work all day and then you're going to work on showing your property. You need to delegate that job to somebody and make sure
Mhm.
that they're advertising it and promoting it in the best way possible. If you're doing it on your own, you're a little bit pigeonholed to some extent on how you can market that property,
Mhm.
right? So,
Exactly, and that touches up on my next point as well. You know, marketing, the expert marketing that we do. You know, we do more than just, you know, take photos and just put it out there on the internet. We take photos, we take a look at the demographics around the area, so we know exactly who to market your home to. So that's through paid advertisements. Um, how we market is everything, right? And you know, we've gotten great success, you know, through the way that we market,
yeah.
right?
Honestly, our marketing is that's the thing. We have a team of admin as well to help us out with that. And
Hmm.
they do such a great job. And we have such a wide reach on our social media as well,
Hmm.
which sometimes we have offers on a property before we even list it because of our
Hmm.
social media, right? So there are
For
so
sure.
many benefits of using a realtor and someone to help you with the sale of your home. It's your largest purchase. Don't you want
Yeah,
to put it in the hands of a professional? Like, I don't
exactly.
think that you would do your own like appendix surgery, right?
Yeah.
Right? You would get a surgeon who's qualified
Yeah,
to do that. So let's get someone qualified to sell your home.
exactly. Yeah, and that leads me on to my last point over there: expert negotiation. I think that's something that we both, you know, pride ourselves on. Is, you know, just be on your side, you know, being able to, you know, get the save your clients as much money as possible, and
Mhm.
on my end, you know, just again, you know, I bring back to the whole pre-negotiation part, getting our clients the most money that we possibly can, and just starting that conversation. Um, so that on offer night or before offer night, you know, we know that we've explored every single avenue to
Mhm.
get you the most money and the best terms for your home.
Right. That's awesome.
For
I think
sure.
there's so many benefits out there. And I'd love to hear from people that are watching this if they have any questions
Mhm.
about what is the benefit of using a realtor. We're happy to answer that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
Aren't we such the dream team? Like,
like I,
we're the dream team, you know?
for sure. 100%.
For
All right.
sure.
And statistically, if you look at out there, if there are certain brokerages, discount brokerages, whatnot, statistically shown using a realtor will net you uh, the most price for your property.
We got asked for that too. So you guys can reach out to us and we'll be more than happy to show you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, thanks
For
for the
sure.
chat today on this sunny Friday.
No, thank you so much for taking time to speak to me, Shannon.
Yeah, of course.
Really
And
appreciate
enjoy
it.
your day, and I'll see
For
you
sure.
later.
We gotta do this again, all right?
Okay, we will. Talk to you
Bye,
later.
Shannon.
Bye. Bye.
See you guys.